Let's talk about creating a graph on the table. In the seventh grade, you're going to see two types of tables. One will be vertical, and besides talking about the other one, I'm going to explain a little bit more about the vertical. Vertical tables look like a regular T, but I'm going to add more rows to this, where you're going to have the left hand side be all of your X values or your independent values. Okay. And then you're going to have all the Y sides be your dependent variables. So what happened is your Y values is supposed to increase as your X increases. Let's say, for instance, and we're going to talk about a proportional relationship, which is a straight line that starts at zero. A proportional relationship works like this. When X is zero, Y is zero. Let's say we have X go up by 2. That means, and we can say Y goes up by 4. So that means in a proportional relationship, since I went up by 2 on the X side, this has to be 4. Since I went up by 4 on the Y side, this has to be 8. Again, go up by 2 more on the left hand side. Oops. And go up by 4 more. Go up by 2 more. I'll just see. And then go up by 4 more. Again, go up by 2 more. I had to be careful. I had to think about that a little bit more. What else do you notice about the numbers in the table besides the consistent increase? And people who watch this, I want you to understand it's not about right or wrong, it's about what is consistent. Okay? Because you can notice something that I didn't notice. I'm like, oh, snap. I might need to change the way I teach this. So go ahead, have at it. Now we got the horizontal table. Okay. Oops. You know what? I'm gonna do it with the same colors. Again, so with the horizontal tables, besides adding more rows, I'm gonna add more columns. And again, I'm gonna make another proportional relationship. And I'm gonna make this obvious. All proportional relationships can start off with coordinates 0, 0. Actually, all proportional relationships have an X and Y that are both equal to 0. Just like the two green zeros you see here and the two orange zeros you see in the vertical. Yes, in the vertical table. Yes. You know what? I want to say it like that. So, all proportional relationships will have a row or a column that has both zeros in it. That means In the orange area, x is equal to 0 and y is equal to 0 at the same time with the orange zeros. With the green zeros, x is equal to 0 and y is equal to 0. So we need that in a proportional relationship. But understand, there may be some times where it may not be visible. Now, with that being said, I can keep on increasing x by threes. And I can increase y's by six. Okay. I just keep going up by threes and keep going up by sixes. And then two, I do have you I do have the same question as I did below. I have the same question for you again. I want you to also answer this question. What else do you notice about the numbers in the table besides the consistent increase? Okay. So I want you to answer that question for both the horizontal and the verticals. Again, this is your noticings, okay? But I do want you to know whenever you have a horizontal graph, you add more columns. When you have a vertical graph or a table, you add more rows. And then I do have another challenge question. Where will X be located in the, I wouldn't say bottom or top, in the vertical or horizontal ooh, table? Okay. Where will X be located? And I want you to focus on your observation. Once you focus completely on your observation, you will get this correct. Okay. Even if it takes you a lot of words to describe it, correct is correct. And I can always teach you how to shorten your explanations.